Hey everybody, it's Jason from Map Signals. What time is it? It is time for the best stocks to buy for October. Before I get into that, listen, I watch plenty of YouTube videos, probably like you. I never bothered with the like and subscribe stuff because I never really saw what it did, but now I see what it does. So please like and subscribe if you are feeling the juice by what we're doing here. We've been getting a lot of great feedback on these videos. So any feedback, positive or negative, it helps us make a better experience for you. So please leave comments below, like, subscribe, head over to mapsignals.com if you want any more. So now with all of that out of the way, let's just get to it. We're over here at mapsignals.com. I am just going to go over here. I am logged in. I'm going to go over to our brand new portal. This allows us to see all sorts of great fun stuff. Sorry for the screen moving around there. So first and foremost, let's check in with the big money index and what is going on in the market. So last time we checked in, the BMI was falling and started to rise. And what you noticed here is as big money was flowing out of the market, we saw this S&P, this is the SPY, the S&P 500 tracker, it was rising. Now, I want to show you something cool. You can change over here to the IWM, which is the Russell 2000 tracking ETF, and look at that. As money was flowing into the market here, what is that? That is September through December of last year. You saw a big uptick in the market here. And as soon as we flatlined, money flows started falling out, this big money index fell. You got sideways choppy action ever since. So Map Signals data, my data, our data, it correlates more closely to the Russell 2000, which are smaller cap stocks, young emerging companies. And that makes sense. We love growth companies. We love younger stories. We still have all those big cap stocks in there, but those big cap stocks in indexes like the S&P, in the NASDAQ composite, they're cap weighted indexes. So if you get a $2 trillion company, it has a lot more weight than the smaller companies. So by looking at this, the Russell 2000, the Russell 3000, its parent index, is a good representation of the entire market. So the 2000 takes these 2000 smallest companies and leaves out the 1000 biggest. So you get a better picture. Look at how this correlation happens. So now we're getting a big money index falling. I'm not surprised. It is September. September, I told you last time, historically pretty weak, ugly month of the year, but we have good things to look forward to. We have October through December. So let's just quickly check in. It's been this rotation. Look at this, up, down, this gyration. It's just kind of like a washing machine. You can see these are the individual stocks being bought and sold. Stocks get bought, market goes up, stocks get sold, market goes down, up, down, up, down. You see this gyration. The pattern is continuing, but it's a little cyclical. And again, we expect October through December to see a pickup in buying, outweighing selling. We also see that same pattern here in index ETFs rather. You notice once again, once we get those big selling moments, troughs happen. And guess what? We just got a big selling spike the other day. It was a pretty sloppy start to the market on Monday. There was that China Evergrande, default concerns and growth concerns and blah, 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 blah. We saw selling. Usually that's a trough. Since then, market's been up. So for now, it is staying that way. We also saw quad witching hour on Friday. That's when single stock options and index options and futures all expire. We saw a big spike in volume followed by a massive spike in volume on Monday. So that's a check-in. September is living up to its hype for being a volatile, sort of sloppy month. Let's hope October through December lives up to its hype for being a seasonally strong time of year. So let's head over here. Let's get to our 5 stocks to buy. We're going to start out with one that I own personally in personal and managed accounts, Analog Devices. Great company. right off the bat, we see this buying flowing in. Over the past year, it got a little less frequent, but recently we saw some money moving in. Now that's a good sign. I don't see any sells right here. And it's been on the top 20 a few times this year, but more importantly, let's look at all the times it's been on the top 20. Wow, look at that. So if I zoom in over here and we go to, say, 2010, I mean, that stock is up substantially. We're talking about a $20 stock, now almost $175 stock. Since 2010, we've seen a ton of buy signals, many times on the top 20, 33 times. And since our back test, this stock is up 2,300%. So we love ADI. What about its fundamentals, Jay? Let's look into it. Okay, we got ho-hum 1-year sales growth, 3-year sales growth. It's fine. 3-year earnings growth at 25%. Love that. A profit margin of 58%. It has reasonable debt, a reasonable forward PE. It's just got all the hallmarks. Now, it's a $92 billion company. It's been growing. They're in a hot space. And over here on the big money data, it's a maturing outlier. So it's well on its way. It's got all the hallmarks of juice. That is why we love it. So let us move on to our next one, Celsius Holdings. They're an energy drink company. Actually, they're based not far from where I live in Florida. Again, a truckload of buying this year. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're going to go back here and we're going to, bring this back to, say, I don't know, 2010. I mean, look at that. Once it starts appearing on that top 20 report, you may want to pay attention, because that was around, what was it? $14 July of last year, and it is now a $91 stock. Juice-erific. It scores well in fundamentals, 75%, technicals, 85%, overall map score of 81. That's how we rank all of our stocks, all 6,500 in this portal. You'll be able to do it yourself. Hey, on the top 20 report, 14 times, it's up 546% since July 21st of last year when it first appeared. That's why you want to pay attention to where it is. Let's check these fundamentals. Where are we? Oh, 1-year sales growth of 74%, 3-year sales growth 54%. Earnings have not been growing, but on a quarterly basis, this company is doing well and starting to see more signs of life. Big money inflows, a gross profit margin of 45%, delicious, only has 1% debt to equity ratio, meaning it just doesn't borrow hardly any money at all. Again, look at all these technicals. It's just showing all signs of juice. Again, a maturing outlier. It's been 14 times on the top 20. Seeing buy signals in the past 90 days. So that is great. Oh, I just gave it away. We're moving on to Lululemon. Women love these athletic wear, and many men do too. They make a phenomenal product. They keep flying off of shelves. Big money seems to love it. Again, if you see red selling on a fundamentally superior stock, it's actually a contra indicator. It's a good sign to enter. So how do we know it's fundamentally superior? Just quickly check the map score for fundamentals, 79% out of 100. It's kind of all you need to know. It makes money. It grows sales. We're going to check those metrics soon. It was recently on the top 20. Why should we pay attention? I think you know the theme by now. Let's not make you seasick. Look what happens when it goes on the top 20. As a matter of fact, I'll just click all here. This thing, look at that. That is stunning. I'm going to scroll down just so you can see. 91 times on the top 20 report since August of 2009. It's up 4,429%. And it just appeared again. I think that's a good sign. Let's head over to the fundamentals. 1-year sales growth of 11%, pretty good. 3-year sales growth of 19%. Hasn't grown earnings in 1 year. Probably pandemic related. 3-year earnings growth of 40%, 56% profit margin. Awesome. Has manageable debt. It is a bona fide outlier. Since 2014, since MapSignal's been in business, it's been on 49 times, but as you saw, 91 times since our backtest began. Let's move on to info. INFO. This is a IHS Markit Ltd. We see a lot of big money buying over the past year, a trending chart, which looks wonderful. Again, sort of, we explode this out over time. You see what that buying means. Again, red on fundamentally superior stocks is probably a good entry if you're looking for deals. Is it fundamentally superior? It's 62.5. It's way above average. We got a technical score of 79, strong overall map score of 72. Let's check that top 20. Let's go back in time, like Back to the Future. All right, we got a first top 20 appearance right around July 26th of 2016. It has appeared 29 times. It's up 240%. Those are types of stocks we like. Let's check into the fundamentals of info. 1 year sales growth didn't really grow, but 3 years it is growing. 3-year earnings growth is 77%. Dang. 33% 3-year earnings growth, a gross profit margin 45%. Do I need to say more? It's got a little bit more debt than I love, but you know what? We'll forgive it. It is an outlier. It's appeared on the top 20 report 29 times since we started putting it out. This is a juicer. And finally, Crocs, owned in managed accounts. And personally, got to disclose that. Oh, we skipped. I'm skipping around here. Sorry. Crocs, let's put it into our portal. You can do this yourself. Remember, MapSignal's members can. 1 year massive buying. I mean, this is just one of those names that for years has been showing us the goods. I'm sorry. I'm going to make you all seasick. Look at that. Again, when we saw red, that was July of 19, pandemic related, May, and then earlier March of 20 was the pandemic. It was a good time to buy a fundamentally superior company. How do we know? Go down here, 66.7, upper third, 85% technical, got a map score of 77.6. Again, people, this is out of 6,500 stocks. You look at every single day. Let's blow this out to say 2010. I mean, you see the trend here, okay? In 2018, it was on the top 20 at around 16 bucks. The stock is where are we? Where was the last close? Eyes don't fail me, 152 bucks. It's right here. Should have just looked there. It has appeared 31 times on the top 20 since May of 07, 339% return. Let's just quickly scan the fundamentals. Awesome sales growth. Phenomenal earnings growth. 3-year earnings growth is down. I'm not really concerned. I know this company well. Gross profit margin of 53%. Has taken on debt. They're doing it to grow. It is a maturing outlier, and it's showing all the signs of juice. So I'm going to stop my sharing here. There you have it. The top 5 stocks for October, the best stocks to buy now for October. Like and subscribe if you like what we do. Send us comment feedback so we can make it better for you. And I will see you next month with 5 new stocks to buy. And I hope you all have a great week. Enjoy the last of a sloppy September, hopefully. And then we're off to the races October through December, if history proves correct. Until next time, take care. Thanks a lot.